Hey guys, are you here? And today I am playing some WMD with your boy Sony Digital. I'm pretty excited about these games. I was very excited to be playing yesterday with Cub Rub, which is Rub Cub, on his Druid. He named him a Paladin, but he plays other healers as well, and Sony Digital on his Warrior. Sony hasn't been playing too much WoW, so these were his first threes games, and I think like literally months. But we had a fun session. We didn't do too hot here. A couple of our wins though, and had a good time nonetheless. So is WMD. This is my first time playing WMD this 7.1.5 patch, kinda since the new hot fixes. And I've played some WMS like 2750 or so, and I thought WMD was gonna be a lot better. And it felt better. We could have been playing a lot better, I think. So these aren't a true test of skill or anything, but I hope you guys find some enjoyment out of it. So I kicked the clone there on the Druid. Generally, I want to do setups kind of like where I sheep the Shaman, maybe kick a Cyclone, and we Stormbolt the Priest. So that's like ideal, and we're not doing that too often. Okay, so I kind of just wasted my counterspell on a clone. We wasted Stormbolt on the Druid. Here there's a bash into a clone, beautiful clone by my Druid, but we're not really, like, right now is when, since we got CC on the Druid, is when I want to Stormbolt on the Priest with an orb, right? But we didn't do that. But that's okay. We're still just training this guy down. Beautiful Cyclone here by Rub Cub. Oh, I think this is one of the games where his Cyclones were just insane. Yeah, he Cyclones the Shaman, then the Priest, and then the Druid. Switches it back up to the Shaman, and we just train this Priest down. I lock that Cyclone, and the Priest does go down. So not a bad game there, but a couple things could have gone a little smoother if we had some, some better timing with our burst and our cross CC type of thing. So yeah. Hopping into this next game here with Feral Hunter H Paladin. Feral opens on me. I'm usually the target here. Sometimes I'll actually train my healer as well, but usually the target here. The Pally runs in, and I get to get a free sheep. Beautiful shockwave there by my warrior on both the DPS. I orb into the shockwave. That's kind of the strategy that I like to go with. Trying to get a couple more sheeps on the Paladin. The Feral does trinket that opener. Huge burst on the Hunter. He almost just flops right there, but he ends up getting that deterrence off. Pally trinkets the clone, pops Ore Mastery, wings, everything, trying to top people up. He does get cloned quarter. Feral's still, not the Feral, but the freaking pet is just still trying to kill me. Feral's on me now. Trying to get some CC here onto the Pally. Cast a ring and try to just help me get a double blink in. Very offensive play by me. We do get Bubble Sack out of that though, and that's pretty much the rest of their cooldowns. The Incarn is about halfway over here on the Feral. Feral's training me with it. Pop Temp Shield, should be totally fine. Probably not the greatest temp in the world. I had Iron Bark too, so a little overlap there, but that's okay. I'm just gathering some more icicles, or attempting to gather some more icicles on this Feral. In the meantime, since the Hunter's just sitting behind the pillar, it's very difficult as a Frost Mage to ever actually push in. You can, it's just not the easiest thing. I eat some random trap, that had me giggling mid-game. I was like, what the heck? What is that trap doing there? I'm just casting a ton of AoE because that Pally's in a full Cyclone, into a half Cyclone, into a bash, and the Hunter goes not down. He gets sacked. That's their final cooldown. So that's double sack, bubble, deterrence, pretty much everything from these guys just came out there. Pop Temp Shield, heal back with it. I have Iron Bark and a couple hots as well, doing totally fine. This Hunter's just in so much trouble. By the way, this guy is a survival hunter. We have been fighting more marksmanship hunters, and the marks hunters have been very hard to beat. So I think marks might actually be the spec to be playing nowadays. But yeah, this Hunter just keeps line of sighting me, but he finally does go down. That line of sight is very tricky to deal with as a mage, because you can't really just run around the pillar when a lot of your damage is, casted or setup based. So it's you kind of want to stay away from the pillar and lure them into you, but if they're not willing to do that and you want to end the game, then pushing in is kind of your only chance to do that. I've been fighting a lot of Feral Hunters. We fought some Boomkin Shadow Priests. We fought Rogue Mages. There's quite a variety of comps currently in the meta, which is very awesome. A lot of people ask me how I like this current patch. Dude, I freaking love it. Mage is really fun. I've been playing, if you guys have been watching, I've been playing my Disc Priest on stream a lot recently. If you guys want to see my Disc Priest, let me know down in the comments, or if you don't want to see it, let me know too. But have a couple cool Disc Priest moments, a couple Death Blinds, stuff like that. But yeah, definitely been having a good amount of fun on my alts as well. But, you know, Frost Mage is always my main priority. Anyway, get a nice triple ring there into a half sheep, into a quarter sheep, onto the Paladin. Hunter's taking it, man. Orbing all three, just cleaving everything down. So if here I've already used Orb and Ebon Bolt now, so my damage isn't going to be too high. But if we can just CC until I have, you know, something back, it's going to be totally fine. So here I get hodged up. I decide to Trinket Temp the stun. I temp back. I have a ton of hots, freedom. I saw the freedom and everything. Get a full sheep onto the Paladin. Trying to connect here onto this Hunter. They both have no trinket, so next stun we can land is going to be kind of a huge deal. Clone the Paladin off the sheep, so just trying to CC as much as possible. Apparently does bubble there. And man, I didn't really notice until watching these, but my Druid's clones are incredible. He's cloning the bubble sack from the Paladin, just cloning everything. This next setup should pretty much be game into a bash, into a full sheep, and the Hunter will surely go down. There it is. So yeah, training one target, CCing the other two is kind of how this comp runs. Getting Storm Bolts or Shockwaves with Orb, some pretty sick bursts. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the gameplay with my boy, Sony Digital. And yeah, as always, guys, leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!